Hello, hello,
Hey
hello.
there
Oh.
and welcome one and all. I have no clue who's starting this, so
We both kind of started at the. I forgot that we didn't.
apology.
We never established who was gonna start this one. But hello, I'm Babble. I play Juniper Pubble, and my other partner in crime is the wonderful, the amazing, the very, very dear to me.
Hey there, I'm Morski-ish, but feel free to call me Morski. Yeah, for once I'm not playing Hugh. Now I'm playing a new character whose name is Aria, who is you'll find out a bit more about her soon. But from what we figured out in DMs, it sounds like between the two of them, she might actually be more of a troublemaker than Juniper, so this can only end well.
You never know with this puppy. She's supposed to be
It's
using
like
her rollator, but she's not. Shh, don't tell the ticked off chicken.
that sounds like a wonderful combination.
With her foreign decks, it can only end so well. But anyways.
She has a 4 index?
Mm-hmm.
Juniper.
My
Why
beloved.
why is I have to say this is a lovely contrast with my character. Do you wanna know what her dex is?
What is it?
She ha- she has a 20 index.
Juniper has a 20 in intelligence.
Cool, that's cool. In contrast, my character has an 8 in intelligence, and, well, you'll find out why soon enough.
My god. I can't believe
This
this.
is just like a. This is just a plain contrast, I guess.
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Okay.
but,
So I
which.
guess this leads us off. Yeah, I guess I was going to ask. This leads us off with who do we want to start out with? Do you want to set up so we see what Juniper is doing before Aria comes on in?
Uh, which would be easier for you?
Honestly, either work. It's the same.
Um, I'll go ahead and start with Juniper and what she's
Okay,
doing.
cool.
Uh,
hmm
oh god, what time of day would it be?
I'll be honest with you, it makes no difference to Arya. She probably just realized things and started tracking. So,
Alright, it's around 3 p.m. for. It's around 3 p.m. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Uh, okay, so around 3 p.m., she
absolutely.
has woken up from a midday nap. This is probably directly after the FPS that I just did with Talk. Uh,
Uh-huh.
so she just woke up. She's making her way down to the to her shop from her little apartment above it, and I think she's starting on one of her projects. I am going to make. God, what would that be? Just an
Maybe a
icon.
usage of her tinker's tools if that's what she uses.
Yee, she does. Uh, she uses a lot of different tools, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yee. Where is it? I don't exactly know the role that you would make for tools, though.
considering as long as she has proficiency, it's a D20 plus your proficiency, which at level 5 would be a free.
Yeah.
It's if you're using DMV, you can actually find it in the proficiencies page if you scroll down.
Yep, she do. She have proficiency in all these tools. Jesus Christ. But I am also going to give her advantage because of how long she has been
she knows what she's working with. Yeah
she's been doing this for about 50 something years. I think she knows what she's doing. Actually, I think it's more than that, but she's been doing this since she was a teenager.
Understandable.
Well, I mean, that last one was a nat 1, so I'm gonna go with a 10.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
For everyone listening in, that was a nat 1 and a 7 on the die.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So with that 10 that she gets from the little proficiency bonus, I think this is probably, she's both groggy from having just woken up from a nap, a really good one, since she was accompanied by a friend. But also just the fact that this is probably something that she hasn't really worked with often. What would be something that she
fair.
Doesn't work with often? Because there's not supposed to be a lot of these in Inkwell. Probably a spaceship.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Like, she knows how to deal with spaceships, but it's not that often. And they're always so different and diverse.
Yeah. Also, it's like freaking alien technology.
Yeah.
And stuff that's pretty decently ahead of what Einquell's got right now, so... And sure, well, like you said, surely there are different brands and such, so just...
Yeah.
It isn't a surprise if there's something new and unknown in that.
Yeah. I mean, she only had a little bit of tutoring some years back through a friend.
Is there more info on this? Can I hear more?
Nah, I can't give you any more than that, unfortunately.
Dang it. Okay, fair. Well, I actually got a different question for you now. So, I know that Juniper has a workshop. Is that workshop open or closed right now?
It should be open. I don't believe that it closes until, let me see. 1d10. I know I'm better get above a 3. No. I'm gonna re-roll that because it needs to be above a 3.
See, the reason I'm asking is because, if it's closed, that just means my character will need to lockpick their way in.
Well, the point of me having tried to do that, the D10, was so that I would get somewhere in between a 3 and a 10, and that didn't work. I ended up getting a 3, a 2, and a 10. All of the numbers except for 1, in which I didn't want. So...
Oh my goodness.
So I'm just gonna say it closes at 5. Pardon me while I deal with the dogs real quick. Recording
Welcome back.
Been on pause. Thank you.
Okay, cool. I think I can hear you echoing a bit.
One moment.
Okay, hey, welcome back.
Hello. Is that better?
Hopefully, yeah. And yeah, it
Okay.
sounds good now.
Awesome. Forgot where we left off.
Okay, essentially, it's Juniper's working and a little bit confuzzled at spaceships. And where we left off was when the shop closes. So
Closes
that's
at
at
5
5, you
p.m.
said.
Yeah. Closes at 5 p.m. It is currently 3.
So, okay, cool. That means I do not roll sleight of hand, I only roll the following one. So that's a d20 plus 11. And that's a 27. So, roll me perception if you want.
I mean, even if she got a nat 20, she would not see shit. Listen, she's got a plus
That's
1
fair.
in perception. I'm sorry. She ain't seeing shit.
My goodness. You know it's understandable. Have a nice day. Juniper. So it's work as usual in your shop, and you're probably tinkering things. It's fairly quiet.
Yeah.
Then after a beat, you just simply hear a knock knock and a hello. May I presume that this is Juniper's workshop? This came out of nowhere, by the way. You didn't hear any steps coming in here. Just like knock knock and a hi.
uh, I don't think this really surprises her. She's a very big dog. It's not that hard to surprise her, but at the same time, I don't feel like she's the kind to be too surprised at this moment. So I think she kind of just like looks up, her ears perked, and she just looks around to find this person. Like, huh? Hello? 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 Who? Yes.
Pretty sure she's just at the door too. Also, oh my goodness, that's a good thing. I'm glad my girl didn't surprise Juniper, but also this is only gonna encourage her to do this in the future. Anyways, yes. Hello. I would be Aria,
Hi.
and
Hi.
this
You.
is Juniper's workshop. Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is. Hi. 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 Sorry. Sorry. I was distracted. Uh. Uh. This, and she gestures to the. Knock it off. She gestures to the spaceship before she she makes her way over, and my goodness, she is a very large dog. Surprisingly intimidating, even though she's not trying to be.
Gonna be honest with you, Aria. Aria is not bothered at all. She's just like, cool, I'm here now. Aria herself is like 5'10", so you'd think she's tall, and yes, she is tall. But also Juniper is taller. This is fine.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
also mildly ironic, but yeah. Hey Juniper, wanna just roll me a perception to see if you notice anything about Aria?
Heck yeah, 15.
Yeah, that just beats the DC. So this person in front of you, they're a real kind. And you know, question number one: has Juniper ever met any Warforged before?
More than likely, yeah. I mean, she herself has a steel defender. And while I know that they're not really the same thing, that they're still mechanical.
Fair, fair. Yeah, okay, you realize that this person in front of you, uh, so yeah, you presume they're a warforged. They're not an organic creature, really? No, you realize that this person appears to be a doll. Maybe it's a bit odd. You can see the joints. If you look carefully, you can see the joints in her elbows and her shoulders, and you can very clearly see them on her hands and knees.
Well, I don't think she really says anything about that. She does make a mental note of it, but it's not something that, like, she brings up. Her tail is wagging though, because new person, very exciting. Hello, you already know my name. But it's nice to meet you, Aria. Hi. What can I do for you today?
Juniper, my beloved. Uh, I, I think through this, Ari's just kind of. So Aria's eyes have been closed this whole time, though you do get the vibe she's been staring a bit, and like she then goes like, "It's nice to meet you too. I I have some questions for you. I figure you might have some answers since I've heard that you've gotten a fair few exploits under your belt."
Um, well, that would depend on what you mean by exploits. I'm I'm a mechanic. Honestly, people send things to my shop. I fix them or build them or repair them, or fix and repair the same thing. Um,
That's
but
fine.
yeah,
And
yeah.
roll
No,
me insight if you want.
I can, I can try to answer any of your questions. Can't guarantee anything, but I will try. Holy shit! A nat 20.
Nice.
Holy
Oh my
shit!
goodness, her wisdom is -2. Um. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, no. Arya got really excited at the fact that you fixed a lot of things. Cause you get the feeling the exploits she was thinking of were in fact to deal with machinery and perhaps handling things that have been broken.
Yeah, that is basically the gist of what she does.
So just yeah, don't worry. Like Arya is certainly like more curious. So I'll be honest with you. Then Arya is probably going to walk in a bit more, and like if there's like a crate or something, Arya's just happy to vibe on that while Juniper continues working.
I don't think there are really any crates, but there are, like, just there is also some workout equipment in the shop area.
Oh, valid.
So odds are one of those pieces of equipment has something that you can sit on, and it's quite comfy.
Heck yeah. Arya at least doesn't seem to be bothered.
Um, but I think she does take off her her sunglasses now that she realizes that, oh wait, she didn't take those off, and she puts them onto a rolling tool holder. There's like a top piece of it that's flat that doesn't really have anything on it that she just places them on, and then she puts her goggles down over her eyes as she goes back under the ship, and she her tail's wiggling. It's pretty much like one of the only things that you can see besides her lower body, as she excitedly says, "So, you said you had some questions? Feel free to ask."
Indeed, I have you met any living dolls before?
Um, hmm, 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 hmm. I'm going to roll a history for her. Holy shit, she's got a +8 to
Wow.
history. That's
Oh,
an
nice.
11.
Oh no.
Um,
Well, you might have heard of something like that before. You've
um,
probably heard tales of people building warforged, but specifically living dolls, and I think you'd take a get. I think Juniper would be able to cotton on that. Aria is talking about dolls like her. Uh,
yeah,
I don't think you've seen anything like that.
um, unfortunately, I don't think I really have before. I've heard some people talking about things like that, but I unfortunately haven't really had uh the pleasure of meeting anyone, uh any other living dolls. But I think you're the first. So
Oh, okay. I see.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. It's not like you have control over it. It's not surprising either. I mean, I've only been around for a month, but I haven't even gotten word of such. I suppose I'll just have to continue my search.
Is that the only question that you had for me? Um I could also probably do a little bit of research and asking around before and come back to you at a later date.
If if that isn't too much, then yes, please, thank you. I can do something in turn if you'd like.
What? No, you don't have to do that. This kind of thing is more or less my job. I do this kind of stuff for a living, so it's not it doesn't bother me at all. Um, it's kind of fun. Um, but yeah.
So,
Is
fun
that?
fact,
Go ahead.
and no, just if you were to look at Arya right now, you'd see she tilted her head to the side, and she's not a toon, but if she were, you would be able to see a question mark. Um, finish what you were gonna say first, and then Arya will have something to add to what was said now.
You're valid. I'm sorry. Juniper is chatty. Uh, but she
Juniper is
continues.
valid.
But she continues. But yeah. Did you have more questions, or is that was that it? Did either way is okay. I'm it's up to you.
No, it's fair. It's well, I suppose I have more questions now. If this is your job, is it not right that I pay you? I do not have money on me, but I can offer my services. So there is a beat, there is a beat of silence, and then if you need me to go grab something for you or do a quick delivery, I should have no problems with that. And roll insight for me and another perception if you'd like.
Oh boy. So the -2, which means it's a 13, was the insight. This one, that's the perception.
I guess that, I think that's good enough because you are technically on the floor now, Juniper. So from the perception, you realize that Arya seems to have wheels on her feet. It's like she has heelys or something. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. As for the insight, uh, so considering what you've heard by now, you're probably gonna realize that Arya hasn't been around for long, but she has gotten the hang of going places quickly, and you may have the feeling that she's done some trespassing here and there, but like she's very quick at getting somewhere if she needs to. Skating on the rooftops is pretty nice in this time of year, don't you know?
Juniper would not know, but she's also not really going to question it. Like, it's not. That in particular isn't any of her business. Also, she is not a very Dexy lady, so jumping along rooftops, not exactly something in her forte.
Not understandable entirely.
I think she does murmur though. Like, I mean, it's not required. Like, I mean, I'm just doing research and things that while it uh it's not like this where like I have to do research for how to fix like the thing that I need to work on. So I doesn't necessarily require like it's like doing a favor for a friend.
Oh
In
my
this
goodness,
instance.
Juniper, my beloved.
So you don't have to, but I also like it. If it would make you feel better, you can, but you really don't have to. And she means that genuinely. She's not trying to make it a turnaround kind of thing. She literally means like, if it would make you happy, then that's fine. But really, you don't have to.
She's so valid. The thing is, I'm so sorry, Juniper, except I'm not. Arya's stubborn as peck. And she's listening to this. She has acquired the information and is filing away on. Oh, do we count as friends now? Is this how friendship works? She just casually files that away and then just ignores the other bit, and it is fine. I don't have anything in particular to do right now. So if chipping in helps, it would be good.
Well, I mean, honestly, you exist in my general vicinity. That makes you a friend in my eyes. And she kind of like laughs because
goodness.
that is just how social she is. Like, you exist in her general vicinity. She is very much so Pubby energy. Everybody is my friend until proven otherwise.
She's so valid. There are definitely worse people that Arya could have run into now in her stint of early existing, I guess. It's only
absolutely.
been a month, man. She's figuring things out.
At the moment, though, I don't really have anything that needs to be done. So if you wanted to just sit and chill while I do some work, and you can ask as many questions as you want, I'm more than happy to answer them as best as I can. I can't offer an answer for everything because, unfortunately, I don't know everything. But I can do my best. I can promise that. And I also have some cookies on the little roly thing that I put my shades on. So help yourself to that. Spoiler alert, player to player communication, those cookies are very much so burnt, but they were made with so much love and attempt.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think first things first, like, Arya does say a thank you, and you know what she does? Like, she takes one cookie and nibbles on it. What do you think I should roll for this to see how bad Arya's sense of taste is?
I would say a con save.
Okay, cool. That is a +1.
I'm going to
Let's see how
laugh.
badly this goes. That's a 15. That's a
Would
15.
you say that she
So
likes it?
Yes, actually, Arya has not. It's the case. Arya has only she's only been aware of things for a month. She hasn't had any cookies before. She hasn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think she's even eaten before. Eating is nice. She decides she likes these cookies.
Oh, I love this.
Like while she is eating the cookie, Arya's just like, "You are a very good cook. These are quite nice. Thank you."
Oh, you want to make an insight check?
Oh my goodness. Arya, what is your insight? It's 5. Let's go. That's a 12.
That 12 is definitely high enough. There are gigantic puppy tail wiggles. Uh, it is good to assume that that means that she is very happy and she appreciates the compliment. And especially when she seems to smile with her voice as she says, "Oh, thank you. I other baking is hard." But I like it, and they come out burnt. But I try very hard. I'm glad that you enjoy them.
I'm sobbing, Juniper, my beloved. I'm holding her so softly. On Arya's side, she's I, like, yes, I imagine cooking must be quite hard. I've never done it before myself. And then there's a beat, another tilt of the head, and what's burnt?
Oh, um, burnt can have two different meanings. There's burnt as in you get burnt, your person, and she taps like her knee as in to mean like the thing that your consciousness is in, the meat suit, basically.
Yes.
uh, but there's also burnt as in food, which means that it's overcooked, but so much so that it looks like charcoal or just coal or super dry and hard and
I bet at this point, Arya has lifted up the cookie she was eating and is like examining it and probably seeing how chunks of it are charcoal black. Just like, okay.
most people don't like to eat burnt food, which I can understand. I'm not other people don't think that I'm a really good cook, and I can understand why. I try very hard
I
though.
see. Well, that sounds like a them problem then. I think these are very good.
Oh, oh my God! Aria has stolen uh Juniper's heart. She loves now. She loves.
Oh my, oh my goodness.
Like
I think the best. You go on, it's okay.
internally, I can feel the paternal energy rising. Even though she's 75, she's already just like, can I keep you?
I mean, from like player to player, I'd say yes, yes, you should. You really should.
um,
Um, and on a note from Arya's side, just the thing is as well, Arya's like, despite how she wears very pretty clothes, you probably noticed there's like frills and such. But
mhm.
she herself is a very no frills to the point person. Like, she said what she meant. So she's like, yup, this is how it is. I don't see the problem here.
Oh, so what you're saying is the clothes doesn't match the person.
Honestly, yeah. She does like her outfit.
That's valid.
She likes it a lot. It's easy to move into.
That's valid. The dresses are very easy to move around in.
Yeah.
Um, I think now knowing, it's sinking in that this is actually a child. Hold on. Wait, why are you out in the bad side of Toontown alone? She finally, asks, she rolls out from under, the spaceship and she looks up at, at Aria and she asks, wait, hold on. You said that you were born, only a month or so ago, yeah? What are you doing on this side of Toontown? It's not safe. Where's your parents?
Well, I wouldn't say I was born. I just simply awoke one day in an abandoned antique shop and, well, I wanted to move, so I moved. I do not have any memories of before then, and so a month has passed since then.
Do you have any place to stay?
No, not in particular.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem bothered by this, by the way, but I'm sure Juniper is.
She's very bothered by this, and she's now sitting up, and you can hear her old bones kind of cracking as she tries to straighten out. And she's contemplating. She's doing a big Pubby think.
Juniper, my beloved.
She's a very good, smart dog. Don't worry about it.
Yes. I'm just gonna add too. With Juniper like mentioning why are you in the dangerous part of town, Arya seems very unbothered by that as well.
This child.
So I'm so sorry, Juniper.
Very concerned about all of these things.
There's a lot of info here. I'm not so sure all of it is good.
uh, um, she doesn't know if this is really too forward to ask, but at the same time, she ended up letting uh talk stay on the first day that they met, and it ended up letting them move in about a month or so later. So it's not like she's not done this before, where she's just met somebody and then just kind of taken them in. It won't be
oh
the.
My
It's not
goodness.
so this would be the first time. It may not be the last. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, she's Juniper. That's the only explanation I have for
Juniper,
it.
my beloved, what can I say?
Aria, my beloved. Talk, my beloved. My beloved.
Yeah.
Eventually she does say, well, I mean, you're out there all alone and you don't have a home. Do you want to just stay here for a bit? Like, you're free
Like
to, like,
Arya.
go
So
around wherever you want and all that. Just so that you have a place to come home to at the end of the day, so that you're safe and you know that you're gonna be okay, and you'll get affection if you want it. Of course, you don't have to accept it, but I'm very much so down for hugs all the time. I love hugs. And I'll make more food. I
I
make a
love you
lot of
so
food.
much.
But yeah, you're free to, like, just to stay. I live upstairs, above my shop, and she points up at the ceiling. um, and we're also doing a garden. My friend and um, I I'm sure that they won't mind either. You'll get to meet them at some point. It'll be maybe if you want to stay, and it'll be great. I'm gonna stop talking and let you talk now. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I have many.
You're good. This is great.
Oh no, I was saying that as
Arya.
Juniper.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair. And I think on Arya's side, it's like tilt your head to the side again and just. I mean, I suppose if you're okay with it, so long as you have so long as you have perhaps a shelf or like the top of a cupboard that's free, that's all I need to sleep. And there is a moment, and there is a poof of smoke, and so Arya was sitting down. Yes,
Yes.
I didn't expect Arya to like show off this form of hers so quickly, but you can't escape the found family.
Oops.
I'm going to find the I'm going to find a picture of her original, but where this 5 foot, like 5 foot 10 tall marionette, really, like, or doll like lady was sitting, there is now a legitimate doll.
What? Uh.
She is about like a foot and a half tall, something like that. Yes, she's still moving around like normal, by the way.
Oh. I'm gonna make a thing. Oh, I gotta do a thing. Hold on. And I'm apologizing for this because this is a whiz save.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. This is. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so at disadvantage, that is a 4.
Cool. By the
Oh.
way, so the doll is. It doesn't look exactly like this. I'll need to draw Anamona's doll, well, small form sometime soon. But I think with seeing this as well, you'd realize this is how she woke up the first time in the antique shop. And then she must have figured out how to go into, well, her transformed state, so.
Oh. There is seeing this and seeing how small she is. Her immediate, like, internal instinct is to hold like baby.
I mean, you can if you wanna go for it.
I don't think she does. Because despite the fact that that's a 4, I don't think that she would. I don't think she has the heart to. There's some lore that I'm gonna have to drop into your DMs now. You have unlocked something. But unfortunately, I can't put it in Draft House.
You know what? Understandable. Entirely understandable. Though, with this and Arya looking at you, she then goes like, "So I'm fine to just simply sleep somewhere like this,
I, I,
and I do not mind staying
I think
if
I would rather that you sleep in a bed so that you can be comfortable, even if I don't. Can you feel things? Can you feel fabric and things like that?
to some extent, yes.
Okay,
I
I would
can't
rather
feel
get you a bed.
everything, but
That's fair. I would
Arya
rather get you a
nods.
bed so that you can be as comfortable as possible during like when you sleep, because that everybody deserves a bed. And like she was gonna say this even before seeing that. It's just it's just now she's gonna probably be mom, Your Honor. Even though she's very much so past mom age in a sense.
That's fair. It's okay. Sometimes a family can be a doll, a puppy, and their friend who's probably gonna look at this and go, "What the pick happened while I was outside?"
And
I'm so sorry, talk.
I'm not. um, and I think, uh, hmm, I don't think Juniper really knows what to do at the moment. She is having a lot of emotions. Um, but she's eventually, I think, she's eventually gonna wag her tail, and, uh, look at the spaceship and then upstairs and then to the shop. She's got a lot of projects that she's got to work on, but they can wait a little bit. She's going to point up to over to the stairwell, which is behind a door, off to the side somewhere, and she's gonna be like,
Okay.
"If I can show you um, the apartment that I live in above the shop, and then talk. I can probably. I don't want to wake up Tuck yet. They haven't had. Uh, I want them to wake up naturally from their nap, because that's they do. They let me do that most of the time. It's only fair I do the same. Also, Tuck doesn't sleep
Fair.
a lot at night, and I worry. um, but after Tuck wakes
Arya
up,
is just casually filing this information away.
um, Tuck.
Don't
Once
worry
Tuck wakes
about
up,
it.
it's fine. Everything is fine. But once Talk wakes up, we can take you to go pick out your own bed, so that way you can be happy with what you have.
Okay then. Thank you. Honestly, I think Arya's just a little bit baffled, but she's like, okay, I guess this really nice person is doing this. This is happening now. Okay,
I think she's gonna roll insight again. She wants to make sure that
go
this
for
is what
it.
this kid wants. That's 0.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Can she? I don't even have a reason for her having advantage.
I'm giving it to you as like player's blessing.
Oh,
Go
thank
for
you.
it.
That's 6.
That's a 6. I think you'll just catch that Arya is perhaps a little confused, though you figured that it's probably because this hasn't really happened to her before.
Aw.
I think with that you wouldn't be able to catch that. Yeah, Arya is in fact fine with all of this. You'd only catch the confuzzlement, but like it's fine. Don't worry.
Alright. Uh, she's gonna lead Aria upstairs and just show her around. She's also gonna try to be very quiet as best as she can, with how big she is, not to wake up Todd while she shows Aria around. Uh,
For fun, shall we try rolling stealth?
oh, he who.
Is it because I'm very proud of Arya's 11 in stealth? No, definitely not. Oh my goodness, Arya got a nat 20. For everyone in the chat, Arya got a 31 in her stealth.
And
somehow, despite the fact that she has wheels, she is completely silent.
And
you hear nothing from her.
And somehow, despite the -3 that Juniper has, she got a 15. Holy shit!
This is where the good rolls came to, paying back for that for that insight earlier. It's being paid here.
But she shows Aria around the apartment very silently, or as silently as this puppy can be.
I'm just imagining it's like ninja in the house right now.
Probably.
Can you just imagine, I'm just imagining now the gag of, it's a scene cut and you see Juniper in, ninja outfit. Aria does not have a ninja outfit. The only thing she does is tilt her head a bit and go, oh, okay, maybe this is just a thing people do, and continues on.
I'm honestly imagining that gag of one person doing the stealth thing perfectly and the other one trying their best and doing it somewhat poorly.
Yeah, that's too. It's like Juniper trips over a table or something, and she managed to righten herself up, but a plate is about to fall. Arya just picks up the plate and then returns it on the table quietly.
I love this so much.
Oh my goodness, these kids, you're on her. I know one's a grandma, but still.
Yes.
Regard.
Grandma, but forever Pubby in our hearts.
Exactly.
I think maybe a good place to end it is just Juniper giving her more food, that some leftovers that she made from the night before.
And, I'm imagining it's very burnt, like the cookies, but Arya seems to like it quite a bit. So just small moments of these two eating at the end.
And there's absolutely some chocolate milk, because why not?
Absolutely. I guess I can't believe chocolate milk is the first drink Arya's having. Will the wonders ever cease?
Welcome to the wonderful world of dairy.
Yes. It's I know before you said that Juniper makes a lot of food, Don't worry. I'm not sure what Talk's situation is on eating, but like Arya can chip in. It'll be fine. I think with that first roll we've confirmed that Arya will be happy, be happy to eat whatever Juniper makes, and she'll like legitimately like it.
We were joking earlier about a fireman, only like a bunch of firemen coming in whenever she cooks, to like diffuse the situation, and only one of them walks out usually with like a plate full of food that's been burnt and actively eats it as if it's like the best thing in the fucking world. And when the others,
goodness.
yeah, when the other firemen give them shit for that, the fireman that does like it is just like, y'all are just fucking cowards.
There's like a friendship happens between that fireman and Arya over enjoying the cookies. We're making this canon now, folks. You heard it here.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. This is amazing though. Like great place to end it.
Yes.
Thanks for having me on this. This was amazing.
Thank you for having me on this. Like this is great. And I love it. And I'm so very soft.